Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Look, this one's pretty stock standard. You've probably seen in a couple of other episodes recently that this this old girl here, this King's awning, we've been looking at replacing it. Just general wear and tear and all those sorts of things, and we were tossing up about getting a new awning. So we've gone and bit the bullet, and we've ended up getting a new awning to replace this old girl here, which is this one here. We've ended up, biting the bullet. Then we've gone out and got an XTM. Number of different reasons. Don't want to get all philosophical and deep and meaningful about it. It's as far as the King's awnings go, we've never had an issue with them. We absolutely love them. They serve the purpose of what we need them for when we go out camping. Great price for what they are, and they work really well. Just that this one here, over time, just general wear and tear, it's got to that point now where, it's not holding up that good out in the elements when we go out camping. The thing is, we're actually looking at replacing to get a King's, another one, but after searching around, and thanks so much for the comments that people have sent through, really appreciate the comments and different bits of gear to check out. But once we started having a look at price points and that sort of stuff, we found that the XTM was actually the same price as the King's one. The thing is, we've gone for the 2.5 by 2.5 awning here. And at the time when we did purchase this, it was the same price as King. So we thought, well, we'll go with XTM and try something new. We have a few bits and pieces, XTM camp gear that we absolutely love. Like Susan and I have the air compressor, which is really awesome. Absolutely love it. And the solar panels that we run when we go camping, as well as XTM as well. And they've been absolutely brilliant. So we kind of figured we'll try something new and see how it goes. So basically nothing crazy here. You've seen videos with people putting up awnings. What I'll do, I've taken this one off this morning. We'll unbox this, take a look to see what's in it, get it all rigged up, and we might just back out the car and take a bit of a look and sort of first impressions if there is anything difference between the King's Bad Boys and XTM. But yeah, look, nothing crazy here, guys. We'll just get it all rigged up and go from there. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention in that big spiel of mine is that when I said that the XTM was the same price as the King's one, the XTM is club prices. So, BCF and super cheap here in Australia, that was the club price. These aren't normally that cheap. So I thought I'd just put that out there that, I'd probably get fried for that, saying that XTM was the same price as King's. It's definitely not. It's just that the club prices, that's the only reason why we ended up picking it. I'm like, the club price is the same as King's. God damn, we'll go for that. But I thought I'd add that in there just because I didn't want to, make it out like it was the same price, because it's definitely not. But club prices at the time, I just wanted to add that in. Cool. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That looks beautiful. I don't want to say it. It looks exactly like the King's one.
It's an awning.
It's an awning. So yeah, just straight out of the box there. Funnily enough, it looks like an awning, which is a good start. But yeah, we'll just take a quick look. So it's come straight out of the box like that. I just want to show you what's in here. We'll just take a bit of a gaze, see what actually comes in this box, in this bag here. So yeah, your typical L-shaped brackets there for your awnings. Looks like some dodgy pegs that you'd sling your guy ropes down. Nuts and bolts there to bolt it all in, and your guy ropes, which is pretty stock standard there. With the other awning that we did have up there, the way that I'm looking at mounting this on the car, because Susan and I like to use the roof rack and we keep it in the car all the time. I won't be running these at all through like the whisk bars or the bars or anything like that. I'll use it like a sandwich method, with the L brackets, and have it sandwiched on the roof rack, and then fix the awning to that. So probably a bit of mucking around, probably a little bit of bush mechanics. But yeah, that's the way I'll install this on here. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. I'll whip this up now so we can roll it out and pull it out and have a bit of a look at it. But yeah, it's looking absolutely beautiful. Hey legends. So got the XDM awning, the 2.5 by 2.5. We have put it up on the car now. Little bit of bush mechanics, like I said at the start of the video, to get this on. I've just sandwich plated it to the roof rack. As I mentioned, there was a bit of mucking around to get that done, but we'll take a little bit of a look like at that. But we thought to test this bad boy out, we'll go for a quick camp. So what we'll do is we'll hit the road, get out there, set up camp, and then we'll take a closer look at this, and I'll give first impressions and what we think of it once we set it up at camp. But anyway, let's Russell caught it and hit the road. Hey legends, so there it is. Susan I's brand new XDM awning, which we fitted up and thought we'd give it our first go out for a bit of a run camping. First impressions, like I said, yeah, it's a brand new awning. Of course, it's going to look lovely. We are a fan of XDM gear, so pretty stoked on trying this one. Really, it's basically pretty stock standard as far as a car awning, as you'd expect. There's a couple of subtle differences, which I'm only comparing to, I guess, the King's ones that we use. The first thing that we did notice is the joins, the poly joins, which are different from a lot of the King's ones because King's normally use the die-cast join, which are very strong, but are quite brittle as well. So, I mean, any sort of heavy weather or anything like that, you can crack it. And especially if you crack the one at the one of the main joins of the swing out, that just totally ruins your awning. So with those ones there, a lot more durable, can take a lot more. On that as well, the guy ropes. Notice definitely that the guy ropes that come with the XDM is a lot better quality. The actual material itself, is quite a lot more durable, and it's got a bit more give in it. So I think that's a nice touch as well. But I think for the price point that you pay for something like this, you'd want that sort of better quality. But as far as like the Velcro, stock standard, I don't really see it being any better than the King's ones that we normally use. But still, but other than that, I think the poles are like it's a different kind of alloy. Whether or not that actually makes it stronger than you normally would, I guess over time we'll sort of see. But the extrusions are the same. Your same extrusions. I guess one of the only things, another thing, with the spread out poles here, do notice that the pin that actually goes in is quite it's not as loose as the King's one, so it's quite tight to get it in there, which makes it quite firm and quite steady when you do put it all together. More stable, that's what I'm looking for. Whereas the King's one, it's a bit loose, so you can, with that aluminium, it flogs out a fair bit. But yeah, with this one here, I guess we'll sort of see how it goes, because you kind of think the tighter fit, that under a bit of pressure, it might actually, at the end of the day, it's going to have that wear and tear. But as far as first impressions putting it together,
yeah, it's really strong and really stable. So yeah, that's another thing that we noticed. But yeah, look, it's for the price point that we did get it for. I think that obviously the club price that we did get. I think it's a good choice that we did go with the XTM. But look, thank you very much for all the feedback, all the comments of like different gear that we should have tested. We did have a look at a couple of other awnings, but I guess over time we'll see how this XTM one goes. But yeah, thanks again for watching our videos. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that stuff. Really appreciate your comments and your awesome feedback. Thank you very much. But from Susan and I, till next time, get amongst it.